Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by, Manze. I appreciate you. I love you. Does that look like I love? Okay. And I love you. Thank you so much for being here. And for those of you who are new, my name is Jerry. You probably know me. No. Yeah, my name is Jerry, and this is my home. Welcome. So, I don't know. I just want to talk to you guys. This is a random video. Random video. And I want to talk to you guys about what has been on my mind. Because I feel like most times, I mean, there's a lot of things that go through our mind, so it's fun, I guess, if someone shares with you what is on their mind and what they've been thinking about. And basically, so number one thing that has been on my mind is makeup. And what do I mean? Like, sometimes I walk in town and I see people that seem like they're so put together. And I'm like, how do they manage to do this? Because I'm the type of person, honestly, you see that I'm looking right now, that's how I would honestly have gone to work. That's just how. A few days here and there, I'm going to be in a full beat makeup. Sometimes it's not even full beat. I don't think you need full beat, you just need to look like. But here I am, always walking around town looking like I just woke up. It's not nice. It's not nice. So makeup has been on my mind, and I'm trying to find ways where I can leave the house looking a little bit more put together. You know? Yeah. Those people, girls that always wear your makeup. And I love makeup. I wouldn't say makeup is a bad thing, but they would tell me, how do you do it? How do you do it? How is it that you're always looking cute and walking in town? You look like, my God, even your makeup is fresh. By the way, even when I wear makeup in the morning, I probably won't look the same in the evening. You know what I mean? But there are people, since morning when they walked into an office until when they're leaving, they just look, you know, straight. So yeah, that has been on my mind. I want to change my ways, and I want to become a little bit more cautious about how I look when I present myself to the world. And for that reason, let's do a little bit of makeup when we talk about the rest of the things that have been on my mind. This is MAC foundation. I bought this thing a while back, and I don't know why, but you guys, when I try to wear it, inatokanga maji kwanza, and I'm like, oh, today I've shaken it. But usually, because it's supposed to be, what do they call it? It's supposed to be, what is the word? Because I have dry skin, it's supposed to be moisturizing, yes. So sometimes when I try and apply it, maji wanga inatoka hapo ndani. Alright, so let's go to the number two thing that has been on my mind, guys. I think this is life in general, which I know it's probably everyone's thoughts. As in, if you're thinking about something, you're thinking life in general. But to me, mostly, I think it's just where I am and where I want to be, and the things I got to do in between to get there. So life in general. Family, you know. Happily married with one child. Obviously, another child in the future. Actually, 2 more kids in the future, you know. So 2 more kids in the future, and 2 more pregnancies in the future. So even if I get twins, I still have another pregnancy in the future. So 2 more pregnancies in the future, and hopefully 2 more children. So, you know, with the way life is set up right now, with where I am, you know, being that I am in school, I am unique, so it's just trying to plan when should I have the next child, you know. And the society obviously would not be left behind with asking questions of when are you having another child. So that has been on my mind. I'm thinking about it, but in God's time. Another thing while I'm thinking about life in general would be health. You know, I don't know. I feel like I could do way better with my health. And for me right now, because I'm in perfect health, I think it's maintaining it. So getting a little workout on, you know, losing a little bit of weight. So yeah, that has been constantly on my mind. And you know, then sometimes I'm like, do I lose the weight and then I get pregnant and then I gain all the weight back again? Woo! Or should I just let the weight stay until I have another child? I mean, it's random thoughts in my mind. It's random thoughts in my mind, but I know for sure that I want to start on a strict journey of health, that even if I get pregnant again and I get another child, it's probably not going to affect the place where I will be in my weight maintenance, weight loss, health journey. So that has been on my mind. I really want to do. And then I've also realized, because I want to go back into the gym. There's a time I was gymming consistently, and then I changed a gym and went to the new gyms that are cropping up in Nairobi, you know, the ones that are cheap and everybody's going to. And guys, I wish I never changed my gym to begin with, because now the new gym doesn't motivate me at all. You know, I am a very kept to myself person, and even when I open up to people, it's usually for smaller group of people or one-on-one. But with this kind of a gym, it's ridiculous. For me, it's not working. It's not working. I have realized sometimes I go to the gym and I want to use the treadmill, but all the treadmills are full. And nobody is trying to get off the treadmill. You literally walk around the gym, because I don't lift weights. I don't even care. I don't even go to the weights section. But I'm also feeling that even if I decided to go to the weight system, I probably would not find any weight machine that is free. You know what I mean? So it just became like another thing. And then when you're done with the gym, you go to the bathrooms, they are full. I'm like, so yeah. So I've paid for that gym. I kept telling myself, you know what, it's okay, you know, it's probably you need to change you. But now it's been 3 months and I've paid and I'm not going. So it's not working for me and it's not motivating me, and it's unlike me, because when I was going to the other gym, which by the way, I was like, you guys are too expensive, me, I need to change this gym. And I left them. So I don't know how they're gonna feel when they see me walking back like. Anyway, so with the other gym, it's a big gym, but it's a bit expensive, so it doesn't have a lot of people. And then there are more facilities. It's not that just the gym. So usually when you don't feel like you need to gym, you can swim. When you don't feel like you want to swim, you can do a steam bath. You can do sauna. You know, there's a massage. It was more than just a gym. And I think that's what I want for my life. I think that's what would solve my problems. And so I am shifting gyms, and hopefully I can do better. I can do better with where I'm gonna be. I think that's the price I have to pay, because it's a little expensive. It's a little more than what I'm paying currently, but I think that's the price I have to pay for the kind of effect I need to get, or I feel like I deserve to get after that. All right, and the other thing that has been on my mind is my hair. I love keeping my hair short, but often now more than ever before, I do get spurs of where I'm like, that hair looks good on her, that hair looks good, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do that. So I'm starting to get it to that point of I need my hair back, I need to do something with my hair. And when I cut my hair, by the way, I always told myself, you know what, there are wigs in this country, there are a lot of wig shops, so when you need to change up your hair, you can just get yourself a wig. And yes, that's a good option, but I can also do wigs with hair. Now I'm thinking about growing out my hair. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it natural, so no relaxing, none of that, no heat, none of that, just grow it natural. I don't have a lot of hair. I'm those people who have very thin hair, so I'm not worried about, you know, it being too thick or too much. And actually, when you look at my hair, it's not relaxed. It's those hairs that grow out really soft, because what I've only done today is I showered and I washed it, which is a plus when you have short hair, and then I applied treatment. I applied this treatment. Wow. So it's a treatment. So that's what I normally do. So I have a feeling if I grow it out, it's still going to have the same effects, where I can just use water and a little bit of treatment or moisturizing oils, and I'll be good to go. And then when I need to wear wigs, I can always do the cornrows. When I need to put something other than wigs, I can, So yeah, and so I'm gonna have a weight loss journey as well as a hair growth journey. I'm thinking we can run them concurrently. Yeah, so I'm also thinking about cutting it off, like just so it's down, so it's the same length, and then start growing it out. I don't know, random thoughts in my head. That's what this video is about. The number 3 thing that has been on my mind, honestly, is career or business. Career or business. I feel like I've been lucky as far as careers are concerned, because I have been working ever since I left college. When I want to work, I work. When I don't want to work, I don't work. You know what I mean? Like, I've been lucky to not cosa a job, But in my mind, I feel like I haven't been lucky as far as advancing in career is concerned. You know what I mean? Like, I have a job, but you're like there. You're just like there. The job is okay, the pay is fine, but it's just plateaued. Like, it's just there for year in, year out, year in, year out. And I'm at a point where I'm thinking maybe this is just not for me, because every time I try and do business, it does well. But I've always done my businesses employed. So I've been thinking, what if I jump into business fully? What if I gave business a go? Okay, so that's the other thing that has been in my mind. And I'm in school, so I'm advancing my career. And people will be like, so, but you're in school, you have to give it time. I'm like, who said when you're doing business you don't need to go to school? Who said that if you're doing business you don't need to go back to school? Yeah. In fact, in my mind, educated people tend to run their businesses with much more insight and with much more professionalism than anyone else. So I'd probably still continue going to school. I want to achieve my master's. And even if I don't get to use this, just for the sake of saying, you know what? I tried. I did a master's just for the pride of it, and to hang it out for my children to see that they need to do better. All right, yeah. So that's that. As far as career is concerned, I don't know, but I feel like I'm being called more to do business than I actually and I also feel like I'll do better in business than I am in my career. I mean, I've done this career thing for like how long now? I started working in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, for 6 years. So yeah, I don't know about that, but I guess you have to stick around to see what I decide. The new year is around the corner, and that's when we make big long-term decisions. Big long-term decisions. All right. The other thing that has been on my mind, guys, is faith. And with faith, I mean spirituality. I feel like right now in my life, I can appreciate my spirituality and where I am at with my faith. Why? Because I feel like right now it's very intentional, it's very personal. Like nobody Kitambo, it used to be because the pastor said, because the church is saying, because the Bible says, but now it's from a very deep connection with God that I do what I do when I do things in my life. And I want to advance that. I want to keep at it. And I feel like the more I get involved with my life, with my health, with my hair, with my weight, with my, the more the things in your life come to play or sync together to work together, is when you can really express your faith out. It comes as a part of who you are and what your life journey is. And finally, guys, mental health is the other thing that is on my mind. I feel like it's important to check yourself. It's important to check where you're going. And all these things that I've told you have been on my mind are fully driven by the fact that I want to take care of my mental health. I don't want to overdo things, but I also don't want to underdo things. So I'm very cautious about that, and I want to be very intentional about my mental health and taking care of my life in general. Like I always say, you need to keep yourself happy first before you can do it for anyone else, anywhere else in the world. All right? Thank you so much for hanging out with me. See, this is what I was talking about. You need to do a little bit of something before you leave the house. I literally just did my foundation and my lips, my eyes, foundation, lips, and hair. And I look like I deserve to be somewhere walking around in this planet. I'm gonna do more of that. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope we have connected on some level. Leave me comments and let me know what's going on in your life. What are you thinking about? What are you doing about it? And I can't wait to see you on my next videos. Bye.